Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. By the way, if you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. I see here during the 4th week timeline, there's a fish. I want to show you that because this is very clear. You can see the mouth of the fish, the tail of the fish. Fish most of the time indicates opportunities, money, abundance, wealth. There are plenty of fish in the sea, indicates there are plenty out there for you. And this looks like a big one, and it's coming right outside your door. But I see there's also a face looking at it. The thing is, this can be your surprise. Maybe you're going to be surprised at how fast this comes forward and how beneficial it's going to be for you. Another thing here is this can be someone who is kind of looking like a mask right there. Maybe someone who's masking themselves. They're not showing their true colors. And they might have their eyes on this prize as well. So there might be a competition. We're going to clarify these things with a tarot. This can be a competition. Maybe you have also have the same goal, let's say, but you know what's meant for you will simply find you. So if that's the worry, maybe, or you get into that kind of like a stressful moment with this person, know that if this is meant for you, this will definitely be yours. There's another thing here. There's a pathway opening outside. I see a small creature. Kind of looks like a baby, in a baby position. It reminds me of a little bit horse, but the tail is tucked in, so maybe sleeping. The head looks like a horse. Body is not completely evolved. This can be the seed of the future that you're planting. Horses symbolize wish fulfillment, also fast growth because they're fast animals. They're elegant, graceful. So this can be something that you can resolve through grace, and but it's outside your comfort zone. So you might have to do something that you don't usually do. This can be even symbolizing someone that you need to talk to outside your comfort zone. And this is leading towards a successful moment. I kind of see like a bottle, like those like a little perfume bottles, like a glass crystal bottles here with a cap on, which has a little roof over it. The bottle can be containing, maybe in the literal sense, of medicine or something that you're looking for. Maybe this is about money, career, success. If you're inventing something, that can be the invention that you're looking for. Artistic inspiration. There's a key above it. Again, the house, it just matches with the key. So if you're looking for a new home, bottle can be symbolizing something material as well, like a pharmacy. That's the first thing comes to my mind because like it's the medicines, like all kinds of like apothecaries that they have, those little glass bottles, they have mixed stuff in there. That kind of reminds me of that. Maybe it's something like that around that kind of a neighborhood, or maybe next to like a company that makes medicine, or if this is a job opportunity outside your comfort zone, it can be something related to medicine also. But it seems like there's a key. First, you're going to grab the key. Key can be a skill that you're going to obtain, something that you will learn, an additional thing that you will attach to your CV, a resume. And then the roof appears, the place that you will find that job or maybe the position. And then the bottle, I mean, that's your gift at the end of the day that you're going to be receiving. It's a process I see here. There are phone lines forming. You're connecting with like-minded energies, I feel here. See, there's a person here standing. Before this comes forward, the pathway opens. This person has a cape behind them. The cape is flowing in the wind. The thing is, there are 2 pentacles showing up here. 2 pentacles most of the time represent balancing act, okay? If you're working too hard, might be you're not really spending any time for pleasure. That can throw you off balance. This can be symbolizing that losing balance, okay? And it seems like here to me, the cape is your superhero cape you're putting on. There's always that we have a part of us. There's a superhero part of us, okay? It's just when you look deep down inside of you, you'll find that there is ways, there are times in your life that you really save the day. Saving the day doesn't have to be you being the Supergirl, Superman, It does like a saving someone from an accident. It doesn't mean that. It can be maybe like an quick meal required in a situation that like the guests are coming, that you just make amazing stuff in that quick second. That can be your superhero skill. Okay, don't that's actually something will be inspiring you. Okay, when you feel that superhero energy, that will really satisfy that need of balancing act when you're spending too much time in the material success. And afterwards, I see there are 4 different shooting stars, small to big. And actually, there are 3 different shooting stars. And there's a dog right here, kind of looks like a pit bull, which is a protector dog. So it seems like here you might receive 3 different desires in different shapes or sizes. And the pit bull can be symbolizing who's loyal to you, there to protect this, that, what you're creating. Or maybe together they're going to be enjoying that with you as well, because another thing with the dogs, they like to have fun, they like to enjoy themselves. So this can be a companion that you're going to be having fun with, that you can trust. I see there's a legal paper showing up, seems like towards the end of the 2nd week, but I usually like to keep this kind of timelines loose, because this can be the idea of applying to something, okay? Or maybe you have applied to something already. This can be the response coming that day. So it can be the seed, it can be the fruit. That really depends on where you are in the process. And afterwards, I see women here, very like a different creature personality. The sailor's hat she's wearing, she has a little bag on her back. She has a white eye on her chest, which is actually, chest is the heart space. She has an eye on her heart, meaning some people are so authentic, they live in their truth through their heart, they can even sense and feel and see what a person's intentions are. Okay, this can be someone that is that strong. I actually started to read one of the Dolores Cannon books, like listen to audiobooks, let's say it that way. And it's about like she does regression therapies, and one of the therapies actually she's coming up with this lady from the ancient Egypt, that she can actually sense people's intentions, desires through what's going through their mind. Telepathy, I think that's what it's called. Telepathy, or yeah, reading the minds basically. So that's another thing. Now I feel like here this can be that kind of a person. So I see that this person has 2 little subjects in front of them. This can be someone on a higher level. Maybe this is you, maybe ruling 2 people or giving them orders, becoming their leader. Or maybe you are one of them learning from this kind of like a knowledgeable person here. And this can be even a quick lesson or a quick word. I hear like quick quotes of Maya Angelou time to time, which very inspiring, even though I didn't meet her face to face. Like I didn't really got lectured by her. I think she's a doctor, Maya Angelou. And she like those little nuggets of wisdoms can also lift my spirit up time to time. Okay, so I feel like this is what's happening here. This can be someone, for some of you, this is someone that you're hearing a little thing that is actually brightening up the day, which I even see here. There's the elf character appearing. I saw this in one of my videos as well. Now I'm wondering what this character means, because I don't know if there was a series back in the day. There's this creature called Alf, this orange fluffy creature with a long nose, kind of like a mixture of teddy bear with maybe a little bit giraffe type of animal, and which is short and small. So I saw it in another reading recently. I feel like it has like a special meaning because it was fun. That was the name of, that was the game of the elf. Basically, he was fun, entertaining, enjoying. He has wit. He was funny. So, and this can be someone like that. There's an X right behind this person. So that someone may be marked or marking you or giving you an advice or helping you. This kind of looks like an hourglass as well. This can be someone who doesn't really have much time left, but leaving you some good advice when it comes to money. Or maybe they're leaving you this big opportunity, maybe an inheritance at the end of the day. I see another dog here. Many dogs in your reading indicates that your loyalty will multiply and come back to you when you're loyal to your dreams of the future money, success, and career dreams. They're all coming back. And I see there's an anchor. Initially, I saw the anchor. When I look far away, it's an anchor, meaning that you're going to establish your desires to the future. This is the 4th week when you pursue them, when you start putting anchor into them, meaning focusing on your desires, okay, rather than thinking, oh, it's not possible for me. Anchoring meaning, how can I make it happen, rather than thinking, oh, it won't never happen for me. Okay, that's like asking with the how, but not with the okay, that's not how. Actually, this is like, why is this happening to me, is the question. Questions always gets answers from the creator, the universe. So make sure you're asking the questions that you want a response to. Okay, I see the anchor right here, but when I get it closer, it looks like a boat and there's a person here. The cloak again here, cloak indicates your authority, and also cloaks used to be the coats back in the day. And again, like I saw back in, like, not too far away, maybe 20 years ago, I saw in like a military hospital actually, the doctors in the cold winter, they were wearing capes, like this black capes and stuff. So it was still something that people wear. So that, because doctor information come to me, I feel like, some of you can be like doing healing work here, okay? And that healing work is going to put you in a boat, maybe travel, help you travel to places that you want to go. And this can be even maybe upgrading, going high with the tide. If you are doing any medical work, maybe like getting accomplishment. This can be a doctor, it doesn't have to be medical. I feel like the cape usually symbolizes that, but also in the past, like professors and stuff, maybe this is just a learning experience for that that's upgrading your life. It can mean that way as well. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. I have massive tears of joy coming forward. This kind of looks like a little of flower pot, or maybe like a water pot. Water, I was gonna say, we see the boat, there's a water here. So emotional satisfaction is going to be the number one thing when it comes to your money story today. Okay, this timeline. Your desire is something. Okay, this requires emotionally focusing on that one. Like your how would you feel when you receive it, rather than thinking what would you do with the opportunity when it comes forward. And I see here someone was cloaked under here, like you see, covered by two people. And I feel like this is your true heart's desire, that you are letting other people's desire to rule at this moment when it comes to the success. Your desire has some time, okay? But this requires more energy, more emotional support. You see, it's not flowing because maybe you're not really emotionally attached to it. You're mentally attached to it. There's a second desire coming forward. I kind of see a boat again, guys. Oopsie, I cannot make this up. This kind of looks like a little boat, a yacht, or like a small boat. Maybe some of you want to sail from choppy waters to the calmer shores, or maybe one of you really want a boat. And it seems like it's showing up too. X marked in your heart again. There's a treasure, and that's in your authentic self-expression that you need to maybe dive deeper into your skill sets and bring it up to the surface. And that treasure will definitely like be the first, maybe like the whole step for your material satisfaction. Let's get to your tarot now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, focus on that one. Let's see what's coming your way. I want to shuffle it one more time. What's the current situation? We have the Ace of Wands energy. This is actually telling you it's time to start taking action, be fearless, and go after what gives you joy. This is also indicative of amazing career opportunities. You see the massive bunny on the background. Bunnies symbolize massive growth, fast growth, and butterflies are transformation that you're going to have. Maybe you are going to change your attitude towards how much you want to make, or like initially everything starts in the mind, and then the universe, the world is going to start conforming to that reality. The financial situation we have here is a life experience with a number 16. This is a tower moment, I feel like. Okay, there's a belief system when it comes to money that doesn't work for you anymore. And you're going to be, it is going to be an opportunity for you to let this old tower go. Okay, and when you let it go, then you're going to be able to see the financial opportunities. They're going to actually start to align with you, with your heart's desire, and there's going to be also important, significant opportunities showing up here. And how should you, okay, this is actually challenges coming forward. The challenge is the sun. Okay, this is a Leo energy. This actually indicates perfectly, like the plans are working out perfectly, and you're going to come up with like ideas that really get a lot of recognition, and you're going to have a lot of appreciation and gratitude. But the thing I feel like here, if you're used to things not going right, the financial challenge can be here taking in all this positive energy, okay? Because I feel like the opportunities are seeming like with the tower, the opportunity is going to stem from maybe a moment of destruction, okay? And then challenges are going to come from to be in the peaceful mode and maintaining the peace, okay? That's going to become the challenge for you. Let's see how should you manage your finances, okay? This is Hanged Man. This man actually spoke his truth. They hang him upside down. Now he has a different perspective. He's seeing the world from a different angle. So while you're managing your finances, you need to maybe do a 180. You need to change your belief system completely. And you need to change the way you see this thing. That will help you connect with that authentic power of yours. And this is also suggesting maybe while you're managing your finances, if you're doing any investments, any spending big money on those things, this is telling you to pause, connect, and reflect. And maybe that will give you a different point of view to do things differently this time. What will that bring you in the long term? This is Eight of Cups. You're going to be walking away from what that doesn't serve you anymore. When you start connect, reflect, that will actually help you see the other opportunities in your pathway, the sunshine right here, optimistic opportunities. Rather than thinking the worst can happen, you're going to start the best can happen in your life. And so you're going to walk away from the idea of like the things are going to go bad. And when you do, the world comes forward here. The world card symbolizes amazing success. Okay, it's a journey of completion. You're completing this old journey and starting and setting off to a new one. This is the last card in a major arcana, and then the Fool starts his journey back again. So you're actually setting off to a new adventure when it comes to money, career, and success here. But first, you need to pause, connect, reflect, see the optimistic things, accept that everything can go right, okay? And then walk away from that idea of everything can go wrong. Then you're going to start to complete this journey and set off to the new adventure. Because that's what happens when you look at this massively rich people. They do not, even though maybe you don't like them, it's okay. They do not really think they have people to think what's the worst thing can happen and calculate all the risks and take all the precautions and research all the laws and regulations, whatever is happening. They have those kind of people on the side. They do that work. They always focus on how can it go right. Okay, how can this go right? That's what they focus on mainly. Let's see. I know maybe you don't really have the opportunities to hire people to think about the risks for you at this moment. That's why what happens, we actually calculate all the risks and all the good. And when you bring them together, that kind of stresses people out. So perfect balance, finding a balance here with the yin and yang is important, okay? The current situation, we have Five of Pentacles. When you get, okay, the Ace of Wands is coming forward, the new idea of going on a new adventure, launching a new business, innovation, coming forward because Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. Maybe you're not really receiving financial satisfaction, emotional satisfaction out of your current situation. That's why it's leading you to the new adventure. So, which can be something that you might look back in 10 years and think, oh, I hope that's why I'm happy this happened, because that actually led me towards this pathway. You might be thinking and seeing it this way. And financial opportunities, we have Knight of Pentacles, guys. The Tower moment is not really going to become a destruction, but it's going to be a construction for you. Knight of Pentacles is a person who plants his seeds very carefully. He's very mindful, very demure, very truthful with his future success. And that's why it seems like the opportunities are going to help you create the future success from today. Financial challenges, Six of Wands, and with the Sun. Okay, maybe the things, I feel like now maybe you expect the things to go wrong all the time. When they go right, that can create anxiety for some of you. I feel like there's a mental issue happening here. And so that can put you in a paranoid mood, and that can actually cause you to do like make manic decisions. So if you're in that kind of like a space right now, that's why the hangman is coming, telling you to pause, stop there for a second. Let's see what you can do. Maybe advise with people who know how to handle this kind of positive flows. Because when we look at in the past, there are some companies, sometimes they blew up so massively, they didn't know how to handle it, and they just, fade away. I used to work in the fashion industry, and I saw a lot of good brands. Actually, I have like handbags from some impeccable brands, and they just lasted 2 years because they didn't know how to take care of the financial stuff. They didn't know how to ship out the orders and stuff, and they didn't look that part of the business. They only focused on the design, which is only maybe 10-15% of the whole thing. So I feel like here, this is maybe like I see even some soap businesses on Instagram. They say they blow up massively on TikTok and Instagram, and they had this amazing, like huge orders. They couldn't handle it. They hired new people. They rented new spaces, and then the orders fizzled out, and then they left with all that product and stuff. So it's about maybe growing gradually, okay? And that's, I feel like that's why the planet Earth is a gradual growth planet. Maybe in Mars, we can be 3 meters long if you are born there, but here there's a limit to it, okay? Because I feel like there's a reason with the universal laws as well. How should you manage your finances? By being strong, and because you're learning some things new, and you are actually getting stronger, powerful, which will increase your capacity to grow, like I mentioned here. And what will that bring in the long term? Three of Pentacles, excellent work. The great work that you put out there will grow, multiply, appreciated, and also recognized. And this can also be bringing people together who are very compatible with each other. Knight of Cups, someone loving, someone who will come to you with something satisfying as well, and creating amazing work with them too. Let's get to your oracle part. We're going to look into what you should focus on and how can you do that, and what blessings that will bring into your life. This is a Rumi deck. So the meanings here, I don't know if you guys know about Rumi. He was a poet and also spiritual teacher. Sometimes it's like a very spiritual message. We have the cloak of Christ. Okay, this is what you should focus on. The cloak of Christ actually symbolizes the whole encompassing power of the creator, the universe. Okay, so everything you do affects every single one of the humanity eventually. So focus on that. Every step you take will affect your future, your children's future, maybe the people that you're touching to their lives. If this is a product or your service you're giving, or you're working somewhere, focus on the future like that. This is the main focus, that you're touching everyone's heart. We have Celestial Rose of Ma. This is the power of the celestial mother. So what we have here, I feel like a masculine energy and a feminine energy. You can focus on the creative side of yourself. The feminine side is the creative part of you, and that will help you create the action points, okay? The what to do next. What blessings that will bring into your life? Sacred convergence, that you will really meet with your destiny there. You will really meet what you want to achieve. The convergence can be like meeting with the creator of all that is, the God, the unlimited energy. But yeah, this can be also reaching to your unlimited potential when it comes to material things. I ask now best advice or guidance for my beautiful Aries through unconditional love. Thank you. What we have here for you is last quarter in Leo. This is telling you to relax a little bit, okay? Last quarter, we passed the new moon. We're going towards the first moon now of the first quarter, which is this part is illuminated. But still, this is suggesting Leo came with the strength while you're having the pause, reflecting moment. This is suggesting to relax a little bit. When you're relaxed, the messages comes through easier. The inspirations. Let's see your chakra color of the month, which chakra you should be focusing on. We have here, the green chakra. This is heart chakra. What's going on in your heart? And it says gossip. Maybe you're talking to people that are not really aligning with you. The gossip is a very draining, like a energy vampire type of a thing. If you believe in energy, and if you feel that we have an energy field, when you gossip about someone or some things, you can feel that it's a draining power. Just you can actually put that energy into something useful for you. So we have this green lady. Her name is Charmaine Chartreuse, and she says, I never met a person I didn't like. You can have this. She's suggesting that appreciating differences is key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? This can be about money, careers. Maybe you're resisting about something in your career, an advancement, because it is going to maybe need you to expand. Okay. So there's meditation here for you. Visualize someone you may be judging harshly. This can even be money. Maybe you're judging people with money. And the other day I was actually listening to something and they said there, I don't remember who it was, but he said, start thinking about the people in your life, and even if you don't like them, maybe someone that crossed your path and you don't even like them, but think about the things that person actually bring into your life. Focus on the positive and feel grateful for it. Visualize someone you may be judging harshly. Notice how powerful your negative feelings are. Picture yourself in a room with that person and tell them what you like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating. You can accept this person as they are. Allow them to tell you things they like about you. When they finish, thank them for coming. And that, I feel like, will break free that heart blockage. If you have some, we have a house on the background. For some of you, maybe you're manifesting a house, and this is going to unlock the doors. Let's see your final message here. Manifestation. Beautiful, beautiful. You're manifesting your heart's desire. Doves bring you beautiful, peaceful moments. Focus on a vision beyond yourself, and your unicorn will help you. This is your unicorn. Looks beautiful. I love that. All right, my beautiful Aries, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.